everyone, my name's Chrono and this is BindOnEpic. So I'm sorry, I know I typically put out some sort of gameplay, specifically Hearthstone on the weekends, but I was way too busy playing Grand Theft Auto, so I didn't get around to it. Sorry about that, which is why I'm releasing this video on Monday instead of Wednesday. Now today I wanted to discuss whether or not consoles could really compete with PCs. Now any outside sources that I use are linked in the information below, so let's get right to it. So can consoles really compete with PCs? Now my answer is yes, and before you guys start flipping out about me about how PC is superior to consoles, hear me out because I've got a really good argument. In terms of graphic engines and processing, a high-end PC's got a console beat by far. But in order to get a high-end PC, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. Whether it be buying or building, you're going to be shelling out a good amount of money for this computer. A gaming laptop, not even desktop, laptop, can be $2,000 or more. That's a lot of money, and that's not even for the best one. And although building a PC is going to be cheaper than buying one factory price, you still have to have some sort of technical capabilities in order to put the thing together after you buy all the parts. I mean, you could just Google it, but if you're not that handy with computers, you could do something wrong and then you wasted all this money and have no idea what to do, and it's just a pain in the ass. With that in mind, take a look at the prices for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. The Xbox One is going to be priced at $499.99, and the PlayStation 4 is going to be priced at $399.99. Now take a look at a PC of the same price. It's most likely going to be garbage. It can only handle very low-end gaming, so at that price, console has PC beat. And now we take a look at socioeconomics. Now if you guys don't know what those are, I'm not going to explain them because I'm not a socioeconomics teacher, so just Google it. So according to the 2011 census, 50% of Americans make less than $50,000 a year, and 25% make less than $20,000 a year. So here you have a large chunk of people that may not have the means to shell out the money for a high-end PC, whether it be buying or building one. Thus, for a gaming experience, these people are more attracted to the more affordable price, which the console provides. Not to mention, a lot of gamers prefer having the comfort of a controller in hand as opposed to a keyboard and mouse. Now I know you can buy a PC gamepad, but who wants to shell out even more money after spending $2,000 or more on a high-end PC in order to game for a gamepad? Not anyone making $50,000 or less. Or nothing, like I am. Now I know PC games are definitely cheaper than console games, especially when you have to take into consideration all of the Steam sales. However, with the game rental services that are available, such as GameFly, or even just borrowing games from your friends, the high prices of console games can be combated. Not to mention, the amount of money you save on PC games is not going to make up for the amount of extra money you had to shell out to buy the PC in the first place for a very long time. Let's check out some graphs. Now as you can see here, I simply graphed two linear functions, the blue one for PC and the red one for console. Now the equation I used for PC is f of x equals 2,000 plus 30x. This just means that after buying 0 games, your price you start off with is 2,000, and then each game that you buy afterwards is going to be about $30. The equation that I used for consoles is g of x equals 500 plus 60x. This means that at 0 games, your starting price is going to be 500, which is the initial price of the console, approximately, and each game that you buy afterwards is going to be $60. Now, as you can see by the graph, the blue line, which is PC, is higher than the red line, which means you're spending more money for the same amount of games on PC versus the console. And it isn't until about 50 games purchased that this evens out, and then consoles start to be more expensive than PC. Now, absolutely everything is approximate. I'm not taking into account the variations of prices of games, what console you get, what bundles you get with the console, how much you're paying for your PC. I'm not taking any of that into account. This is just in general. But as you can see, it takes a good amount of games for the PC to actually even out in price versus the console. So although PC gaming is definitely on the rise, consoles are not going to be losing their footing in the gaming industry for a very, very long time. So we're still going to see them around. PC's not going to beat them out anytime soon. So for all you console gamers out there, you need not worry. Alright, that's it for today's edition of BindOnEpic. Thanks for watching. My name's Corrado, and if you like the video, remember to thumbs up, and if you like me, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll have the links in the description below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I'm going to go play Grand Theft Auto 5. You guys are probably going to do the same, and I'll see you guys next time.